Welcome to Thursday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Glad to have you along. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. So the Houston starting five. Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. Inside, Smith and Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. And for Sacramento, the vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. The duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. And it's Schroeder in at the point. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
DeRozan outside. Back to Schroeder. Sacramento passing it around. Murray, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Van Vliet, the pass to Durant. To the middle. And stolen by Murray. DeRozan with the ball. Now Thompson defending. And it's DeRozan missing.
All alone from mid-range. You've got to think he's kicking himself.
Picked by Smith. The drive by Van Vliet, and a nice finish on the layup.
Yeah, look at the strength from Van Vliet. Not the biggest, but wouldn't be denied.
About a minute into this first quarter. Thompson with a steal. Schroeder against Van Vliet. Here's Şengün. And he makes it.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Kings. 4-point game. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the number 2 seed in the West, Grant.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
Lets it go from deep. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis.
An impressive passer for a big man. Sabonis is all about trying to help the team win.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Van Vliet, the pass to Durant. Over DeRozan. And another basket for Houston.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
And Sabonis slams it in.
At almost 7 feet tall, you gotta push Sabonis farther away. When you don't, he just dunks it with ease.
Durant, the pass to Smith. Back to Durant. Fades. Again, Houston.
And KD getting to his spot there. He thrives in the mid-range.
Outside Levine. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Up top, Sabonis. Shot clock at 6. Sabonis with a screen on Van Vliet. Schroeder passes to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
He has such great feel. Sabonis sets the pick and finds his way down the lane to get open.
Şengün, a screen on Schroeder. To the wing, right side. The 3. Gets hauled in by DeRozan.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for him that time.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
ABA. Well, the son of Hall of Fame big man Arvydas Sabonis, DeMontis said he was a 7-footer that could do everything, like a point guard. He's at a whole different level. I'm just another basketball player. He is a legend. But his father said, DeMontis is a warrior like me, and I'm very proud. Back to you.
Great stuff. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Now here's DeRozan. Murray. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Smith passes to Durant. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
And Sacramento with some changes. Eubanks, he's checked in for Sabonis. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Schroeder. And a change for the Rockets. Eason's checked in for Şengün. The Kings have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. And timeout called by Doug Christie. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Houston. Finney-Smith comes in for Durant. A minute 58 left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Westbrook. Outside Murray. Pass to Levine. Here's DeRozan. 6 to shoot. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Eubanks gets the bucket.
Well, once he gets a step to the rim like that, it's going to take more of a defensive effort to force the miss.
Van Vliet scanning the floor. Inside, Capella. DeMar DeRozan grabs the miss. Sacramento leading by 3. Pass to Eubanks. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith. And coach, the Kings know they need to get better defensively. But do they have the personnel is the question.
Well, so much of defense is about your commitment to making multiple efforts, in particular contesting three-point shooters, an area they've struggled in tremendously. If you're starting to fix something, start there.
And Sacramento with some changes. Sabonis comes in for Murray, and it's Monk in for DeRozan. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Grant, after last season, a new front office taking over in Sacramento, trying to get them back in the playoffs.
Yeah, and after ending their record-breaking postseason drought in 2023, the last 2 years have seen the Kings again outside the playoffs. They're restless to get back there in the mix.
Now here's Van Vliet. Over Westbrook. Shot to stop the run. And no problem from Finney-Smith as he finishes at the rim.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And so Sabonis will bring it up for the Kings. 3-point lead. It's hauled in by Houston. Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Eason. The 3-ball. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 3 assists tonight.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Westbrook finds Sabonis. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Monk, defended by Thompson. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Monk for 3. Fires in the triple.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Van Vliet on the wing. Here's Finney-Smith. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Sacramento on top. They lead by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. They've got Tari Eason. Shepard is out there with Aaron Holiday. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Şengün in at the center position. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
And he can't get the first one. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras could start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
Okogie's checked in for Holiday. And he's good on the second. The Kings leading. Monk looking around. Westbrook outside. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Şengün. And it's the Rockets with the ball. Şengün, a screen on Westbrook. Pass to Şengün. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Schroeder, he's checked in for the Kings. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Crawford's checked in. Here's Shepherd, pounded by Westbrook. Houston working the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Şengün. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down. Şengün's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Westbrook, the pass to Monk. And here's Saric. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Şengün.
He just couldn't overcome the perimeter coverage. Shut him down.
Here's Crawford. He's guarded by Sabonis. Eason against Westbrook. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Zach LaVine, he's checked in for Westbrook. And then for Houston, Durant comes in for Crawford. And Holiday subbed in for Shepherd. Now here's Schroeder. Pass to LaVine. Sabonis, left side. Shoots over Şengün. Sabonis can't hit. The Rockets trail. Durant puts some moves on. That ties it up. Durant's got 6.
What sets Durant apart is his handles. They're almost unseen for a guy of his height.
Eason against LaVine. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by LaVine. 6 points for Domantas Sabonis.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Holiday passes to Finney-Smith. Now here's Durant. 18 feet out. And another basket for Houston.
And you know, for a near 7-footer, Durant has a very compact release. Just one reason he's so consistent.
Outside Monk. Saric, a screen on Durant. Pass to Saric. The three. Here's Sabonis. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Sabonis has got 4 points this quarter. Holiday passes to Durant. Şengün, a screen on Monk. Back to Holiday. Here's Durant. Monk covers. Durant looking around. Shoots over Monk. Second shot opportunity. Şengün, no good.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
LaVine down the lane. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, taking it into his own hands right there. LaVine doing a great job getting to the rim.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Kings going into last season, bringing an experienced closer in DeMar DeRozan. Domantas Sabonis said it's what we needed. More veterans. We're a young team. We all know we're good, but it never hurts to have one of those big-time NBA players on the team for confidence, for backup, for everything. Back to you, BA.
All right, Allie, thank you. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, BA, most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Sacramento. DeRozan comes in for Saric. And then for Houston, Smith, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Amen Thompson comes in for Finney Smith. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Holiday. DeRozan passes to Eubanks, and he makes it on the layup. Eubanks, he's got 6 points.
Yeah, and for a solid decision maker like DeRozan, that's an easy pass.
Van Vliet against Schroeder. Smith outside. Smith with a screen on Levine. They double team Durant. On the wing, Thompson. 4 on the clock. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Here's Schroeder. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. He's got 5.
Sometimes you have to ignore the analytics. There is value in the mid-range if that's who's shooting it.
And here's Thompson for 3. Connects from downtown.
A confident shot from Amen. I mean, when he trusts his J, Thompson is that much more difficult to check.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 5. On the wing, Levine. Outside Monk. Back to Eubanks. Tipped. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Fast break. Here come the Rockets for the fifth. Oh!
Wow!
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
.30 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to DeRozan. It's hauled in by Houston. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Here's Durant. What if it goes? And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Rockets ahead. They're up by 1. And we'll return shortly. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant, he's getting it done today.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. It's a one-point game. The duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. Schroeder and Levine are the backcourt. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. And Sacramento shooting a nice 50% for the game. Fires it from 18. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
The shake. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. DeMar DeRozan picks one up.
Defense gets a little too close to Durant there, and he smartly makes sure to pick up the foul while shooting.
These are his first free throws of the game. Free throws good from Durant. That one's no good. And Grant, the son of Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis. How much do you think Domas modeled his game after his dad?
Well, B.A., I played against his dad. Arvydas was 5 inches taller, but the elite skill set shared in common. No doubt, Domas took a lot of pointers from his father.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can expect to come up in the film session.
The Kings trailing. Now Schroeder. He's got 5. Levine finds DeRozan. Picked by Sabonis. Oh, denied by Durant.
And for all the attention his offense gets, never question Durant's ability at the defensive end.
Sacramento shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first one falls.
What impresses me most about DeRozan is his footwork, especially when he's operating around the mid-range.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Houston in the lead. Outside Durant. What a throwdown from KD.
Slick dribble move by KD, allowing him to convert.
The Kings shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Pass to Levine. Sabonis with a screen on Thompson. And Sabonis slams it in.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
Now here's Van Vliet. Out to Thompson. On the wing, Durant. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by DeRozan. DeRozan's got 3 assists now in this one. And Houston has possession. They trail by 1. Durant against DeRozan. Durant, pass to Thompson. Smith outside. Pass to Durant. Just 5 to shoot. Tipped.
Yeah, great work on defense right there. Shooters have to be careful when Murray is lurking nearby.
Schroeder finds Murray. Takes the contact, and Murray still drops it in.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Rockets trail by 3. Van Vliet outside. Durant inside. DeRozan on him. Fade away. Durant's shot is off. The Kings have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Pass to Sabonis. Outside Murray. Outside Schroeder. Sabonis with a screen on Van Vliet. Kicks it to DeRozan. Shoots over Şengün. And it's DeRozan missing. And Van Vliet has got the ball here for the Rockets. It's a 3-point game. Here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense is all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Thompson against Levine. Pass to Sabonis. Gets the bucket and the foul. That one on Şengün.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. The Kings making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Eason's checked in for Smith. And Sabonis, no good on that one. Well, like a lot of us in 2020, Zach LaVine was bitten by the golf bug.
Well, when the season came to a halt, he had to find something to do. I know you're big into that, although I bet Zach's got a little better swing than you, B.A.
I totally agree. Now here's Şengün. Thompson outside. For three, Durant. That doesn't go either for Durant.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
A leaner. And it's DeRozan missing.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
DeRozan outside. Back to Levine. A minute 4 left in the third. And another miss by Sacramento. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Durant against Levine. Oh, look out! Wow!
Are you kidding?
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And reaching deep into the bag. Durant finishes with a flourish, and he's got the sauce.
The Kings have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Outside Murray. Back to Levine. Outside Murray. From outside the arc. The Rockets pull it in. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Thompson outside. Pass to Eason. Sabonis against Şengün, and they pick up 2. And now a 3-point Rocket lead.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Here's DeRozan. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Houston, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Back after this. Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And the Kings shooting at 45% of the game so far. So the Rockets 5 now. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Jayshawn Tate. Then it's Shepard. And it's Şengün in at the 5, down low. The Rockets lead by 3. Out to the right wing. Pass to Shepard from behind the arc. Counted from distance. Shepard's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Schroeder. Now Levine. Fires from deep. That one no good. Houston has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Outside Finney-Smith. Here's Shepard. Back to Finney-Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Schroeder comes with a double team. And here's Shepard for 3. Saric with some nice D. Kings trail by 6. That's good from Schroeder on the assist by Levine. Levine's got 4 assists now tonight. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Jones, he's checked in for Sacramento. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for the Rockets. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it. Guys?
Allie, thank you. Outside, Finney-Smith. Back to Durant. Left side, Finney-Smith. Launches it. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
What you love about KD is the way he thinks the game. Intelligent and experienced. You can count on him to always make the right play.
Schroeder passes to Jones. Back to Schroeder. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Finney-Smith with it. Now guarded by Monk. Eason, good. And now it's a 9-point Houston lead. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Rockets.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Now here's Durant. Durant powers through the contact to finish inside.
Just the endless length of Durant, helping him right there inside.
And we've got a timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
Make some noise. Get up out of your seats for your
Some changes for Sacramento. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Eubanks. Keegan Murray comes in for Jones. And DeRozan is subbed in for Monk. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And here's Schroeder. Back to DeRozan. Sabonis with a screen on Eason. 4 on the clock. DeRozan passes to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Durant. Durant draws the double. Sinks it in the post.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Here's DeRozan. Durant there for the rebound.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Beyond the arc. Ooh, it doesn't go. Kings trail by 11. DeRozan with the ball. Oh, get up, DeMar. He's still got it.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. And Ime Udoka has called timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Houston making some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Finney-Smith. Amen Thompson comes in for Eason. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Shepard. Houston leading by 9. Here's Smith.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now Şengün.
And I love when Şengün is aggressive inside, making the D foul him right there.
First team foul. Shooting for Houston. Alperon Şengün. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that'll push the lead to double digits. falls, so he hits both of them. Here's DeRozan. .144 left in the final quarter. Durant there for the rebound. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And stolen by Murray. Now here's Schroeder. Up top Murray. Up top DeRozan. He launches. Yes, sir, with the three.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
And Van Vliet has got the ball here for the Rockets. They've led by as many as 11. Durant! Yes, sir! KD for three.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Rockets.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And what a huge performance it was for Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
Here's Durant. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. Smith with a screen on DeRozan. Outside Thompson. Now Durant. Shoots a three. Rebounded by Sabonis.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
DeRozan. Oh, he beats him with the reverse. Nice. There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth. Now Durant. Now Van Vliet. From downtown, it's money from deep. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Fred, no surprise, a great defensive showing tonight. What is it that makes this team so suffocating at that end of the floor?
Well, I think we're getting pretty good effort from each guy individually. I think we're finding our package defensively as a team, as a coaching staff, and just kind of gelling and putting together individual game plans from the coaches and trying to execute it.
No doubt. Thanks, Fred.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, Kevin Durant.